Okay, what is up guys? This exciting drone company reached out and said would I like to test out one of their drones out here in Bali because it's the perfect place for it. And before I go any further, I would like to show you that it's this, not your typical drone. This is an underwater drone. I'm always down to try out new filmmaking tools and see what they like, and to be honest, I don't even know if I knew that these existed up until just before they reached out. So I also knew that trying out an underwater drone would mean I would have to head to one of my favorite islands, which is just off the coast of Bali, called Nusa Penida. Came across a really nice spot and I started setting this up. You plug in the tether, turn on the control, open the app, and pretty much throw this thing in the water and you are good to go. Right off the bat, we have like a really impressive 4K camera up front. From the experience I've had with this so far, this camera is absolutely amazing. It produces like a super crispy fine 4K image. We got these two lights because the depth rating on this is actually up to 100 meters, which is super deep, and so deep that when you're down that low, it's pretty dark, and therefore you need these lights. Also, another thing about these lights is, what I noticed is when I turned them on, even at a shallower depth, all the fish were super attracted to it and they all like swam up front and like started getting involved, which was really cool. It comes with a control like this, which is really similar to like a regular control you would get on a DJI drone, for example, and you clip your phone in and it has an app that is also very similar to a DJI drone app, and it functions pretty much in the exact same way, aside from the fact that you need a tether attached to here and attached to the control, and it has a coil that you feed out because Wi-Fi signal obviously doesn't work underwater. It was a really interesting experience, like being on the boat and still seeing on the app and on my phone the whole like underwater world, like being down at the bottom of the ocean and all the fish swimming around and everything. Unfortunately, the spot that I was at had a very strong current, making it a little bit more tricky to like handle this thing underwater, so I definitely want to try it out again in a much more calm environment. Also because it wasn't possible for me to test some of the features that this has, like the macro feature. You can get like really nice macro shots of like corals or underwater marine life, but I just didn't get a chance because of that current. Another thing that was really impressive was the autofocus. You slap it over into autofocus and it was pretty much nailing focus every time. I would be like swimming towards some coral and it would be focused perfectly on the coral, and as I came over that coral it would immediately like smooth change focus to like some fish in the background or whatever it was. But yeah, focus was pretty much nailing it every time, so that was really impressive. Overall, using this was like a really fun and interesting experience. I'm always like really excited about new filmmaking tools and things that I can use to step up my filmmaking, and this is definitely something exciting. Let me know what you guys think about it. If you would like any more information on it, or you want to see where to pick one of these up, I've put the links down in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one. Peace.